thing. I mean, I tried. I have done as many as I could, but I can still see a lot.
But,
Yesterday, I figured out something new, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I can do this.
Sure. Did you set up a meeting from the last week to until today with Ranto one-on-one?
No. But I did have meeting with.
Wait. Why didn't you do that? If I'm asking, because that's the one the advice was last week. So what was unclear that you did not do that part? I mean, if I'm asking you, because that was the expectation is set up a meeting with Ranto one-on-one so he can go review and the mentee one-on-one. Why you did not do that? I'm just asking you.
Because I don't know when he's available, when he's not, because he
Farhana, please do not go that route. I don't know when he's available, that not. You are supposed to set up a meeting and let him discuss, let him accept or deny your meeting. I just simply answer why you did not do your part. If I'm asking you.
Instead of going to him, I had 2 meetings with Fauziya, so at least we can discuss what we know.
Good. Okay.
It did work. It did help some. He knew something and I knew something.
Nice. That's the reason I said you guys did this week some teamwork. That's good.
Yes. So and I would like to keep it up like this. If Fauziya want to continue, we will be having.
She has to. Okay, that's good. Okay. But if both of you are having issue, then you already know you need to set up a meeting with Ranto.
Right, and I knew that by Wednesday we're gonna have Ranto again, and he
No, Farhana, please follow the instruction. Please follow the instruction. From last Wednesday, it was clearly mentioned throughout the week, you guys can set up the meeting with Ranto. If he is not available, let him answer for himself, not you. He, except our Friday, he works every day. And our times that he's working until 1 p.m. our time in the daytime and the evening hour like the 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. So please then ask him in the chat group, Ranto, what is it available? If that's the bugging you. But you did not set up a meeting and you are assuming. I highly prohibit all of you. Please do not need to assume anything. That's not your job. That's not your job. You have been instructed, communicate with this person, do this. That's your job. If you try to make up your story your way, that is not acceptable in any workplace. You will do this. If he does not accept, then let him answer for himself.
I think I also needed some time to go over my stories. I did write my stories and then I deleted and then I rewrote. Yes.
No, but he is most expert on it.
Right.
I gave you the most expert person in my team. I gave you a most expert person after me in my team, so you can go over everything and then open your brain, which is fine. Still, you can set up a 15 minutes. I want to just meet with you one user to see you can open my brain, my thinking process, my way of asking the question. 15 minutes. You do not need to worry about it. If he is not able to, let him answer for himself.
Sure. Up until last week, I was just thinking, okay, we have these APIs, some for user, some for buyer, but now, like today, I know that there are some APIs which are for both sides, for seller and buyer, that we can use those APIs. So I don't know if I'm wrong or right. I can show it to you today if you would like.
No, you said you're creating and deleting. Those are not acceptable also. You are not in the practice zone. You will be writing something and that will be reviewed, and based on the review, you will be fixing them.
I actually created, and then I thought, these things are there. Why am I giving so much detail?
You already know this. No more. So you cannot delete anything when you are given a time in any project. You cannot delete them. We do not delete. We go through the review process. We fix them. If continue review is not helping, you are not competent to follow the review, you are not able to fix it. It means you are not competent on that role, but nothing with the work. Makes sense? If you are a product owner, you are told to do the writing user story 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. you are not even able to catch up anything, then you are not a product owner. I'm just giving an example. But you cannot delete anything without a evidence, without a proper communication. Good deal?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So at least you learn now that's, yeah, every work is matter. Every work has some value. You cannot delete anything. And I like it, you guys at least made up, but still, if you guys can go over, if you can even in the sync up call, hey, I want to just show one after everybody gone, I will just show you 15 minutes. I would be happy to look one user story. I can give you idea, because once you understand one user story, the question you need to ask, the thought process, is it the big user story, or did I write it properly? Do I have the coverage of the acceptance criteria? Do I have all the prerequisites? Once you understand one on your brain, others should follow the same format, just the different user story behavior. That's pretty much it. Good? This is for all of you. Any question? Any question from anyone?
No.
So Farhana, do you want to review any specific user story now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, please go ahead, share the screen. Okay, beside that, 1 second. So beside that, I want to, so after this, you guys, all you have to do the show and tell and your technical, your product owner test. This is it.
One
Is it-
question.
Go ahead. Yes.
In terms of the show and tell, are you going to choose the topics for us, or we are doing it? Just out of curiosity.
So if you want to show and tell how a project kickoff works, right?
Yes.
Example, or how a feature kickoffs work, right?
Yes.
You know, the Jira has a template, right?
Yes.
And you know the affiliate is a good feature, right?
Yes.
Or like a other feature, you will be actually designing the entire show and tell.
Okay.
And then if
So
someone
it's,
else, you will be doing everything. Even the things that exist, you will be actually laying out everything out.
Yeah, so just like we did the team show and tell on the Azure DevOps,
Azure DevOps, you guys did garbage. By the way.
well,
That
I
was
can do
garbage
another
means
one.
you guys are asking me question. Is it how it works? No.
No.
That's the reason I said it was garbage. You will say, this we are going to implement. In a tools, you are not going to implement everything. You will be showing, I am going to implement a feature. This is the feature actually. This is the feature overview. And I'm actually going to implement what user story will be on this feature. And who is going to be my development team member? Who is going to be in the front-end developer? Who is going to be back-end developer? This is what we are exactly. You are in the development team chat. We have a different team member doing different things.
So another question. So since we did a garbage show and tell on the Azure DevOps, so is it okay if, let's say, if any of, like, for example, I do a individual show and tell on Azure DevOps, would you allow that?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
If you implement the affiliate feature on the Azure DevOps, that is absolutely fine.
Okay.
You cannot show me like how it works. Again, you do not tell me how the Azure DevOps work. You are implementing a feature user story to take Azure DevOps as a tool, implement the entire things.
Okay.
Should have everything. Your documentation, everything behind the scene. You can copy paste. I have no problem. You can write one user story in front of everybody, create the feature, link the user story, all the user story you'll be writing down. You write one and you copy paste at least 5 more, and then you will say everything will be done. Right? Then you'll be talking about the what is called in this feature, who is going to be the people who will be working on it. You got this? Did I answer your question?
Yes, I just wrote the note down. So yeah. Yes.
In the interview, I asked you, hey, Faria, we are going to build a new feature. The feature is identify the channel of our communication, because our business is like the finding the students to join the university. Okay, and here in the business team, they will be actually providing the requirements. Walk me through your process. What you will do? She should be able to tell the details. Yep, I will have to identify my sprint, the project management platform, and I will be actually creating a new feature. I'll be working with the business team to find out all their business requirements. I'll be creating the user story and in details. I will be actually start reviewing the user story with the make sure the requirements and the things are working fine. In the same time, I will be actually linking all the user story with the feature, and then I will start creating the sprint planning meeting. In the planning meeting, I will start bringing all the user story and explain them how this user story we are thinking. Then the technical team, developer, the database engineer will take over. I will lead the day-to-day sync up call to make sure the team is working just, they do not have any issues. They're working just fine. If there is any issues, I will be involving with them to mitigate their issues and make sure that the team member is as flow to do their work. And the end of the sprint, I'll be leading the show and tell, and make sure the things are moving along. And as well as if I do not do the show and tell, I'll prepare the QA team to do the show and tell, and take the feedback as well from the business, and then we'll actually improve in the next sprint. In the meantime, I'll be also leading the retro board and the new sprint planning. And the new sprint planning, of course, we have to take over some carryover user story and continue the journey. And the last but not the least, I will send a release note that what has been done last sprint. You see that?
Yes.
That's how we are expecting. I did not read the book. You just said, someone asked me, I just answered. And you guys have been shown all of this. You put together your wording, and I will help you to fix it. Make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So until you do all the show and tell, you have to stuck. If you want to do the show and tell on the development team, that's fine. How the development team works. Like tonight, the Zahara will be giving the show and tell how to become successful and what to do when someone joins the show and the boot camp. What are the best practices? That's the show and tell. That's more important than someone just doing the technical things, the learning the tools. So it is a manner. So that will help that should help 100% of the people who is just coming here, do their way. See, the show and tell can be on many topics. So you can ask me any question, then I will start answering. If someone asks me, hey, tell me a situation you have a conflict with the offshore team. So what do you mean conflict? Can you tell me more? Let's say example, the timing conflict. Well, yeah, that is the many times it happens, and when the time zone, there is 2 time zones. That we have the working hours is different. So what I did actually, since my development team in overseas, the offshore, I actually adjusted my own time to make sure I engage with the development team, because I actually explained them very details what it actually user story is. In the beginning, I was working on my time zone, and then they are working in their time zone, and they're working, but some of the user story was not getting done the way I was expecting. So I actually talked to the team that I showed my interest that I will be working their time zone, at least in the sync up call. I will be leading the sync up call, and then I will explaining, make sure that they understand very well, and then have a outcome. And then at the end, I was getting my outcome that I was looking for. So what I did, actually adjusted my time zone. Or another way, actually adjusted their time zone. They can adjust with me, vice versa. You see, that's the reason we engage with working with the offshore team. Good. So that's your story, and this story is the same everywhere. Other problem is cultural problem. No their communication, or sometimes if during the COVID, it was all the internet issues, because everybody is working from home. Internet was the big issues. Or you are talking, the kids are crying. Nothing you can do, because it's a COVID. It's everybody is at home. Make sense?
Yes.
So these are the real experience. These are the one that we know that will make you the different candidate in the interview. and how you overcome it. That's your game plan. Good deal.
Yes.
So you are going through the journey and you are making up your story. That's how things work. Any question from anyone?
No, not from me.
Faria, Fauzi, any question?
No.
Okay.
No.
Farhan, any question?
I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. So Shwanta, so the way it will work. Can you stop the recording and give me the host. I'm going to record couple things. Ranto, give me the host.
Stop this first.